Hello everyone and welcome to this module. In this module we are going to focus on network security O&M or network security operations and maintenance. As you know that the scale of networks is growing bigger and bigger every day, and the amount of data and the data processing that is required is also increasing every day, and so is the storage required for holding or storing that data. As the size of the networks increases, growth in the number of nodes involved in processing, transporting, and storing the data is also inevitable. So this calls for more enhanced and intelligent and efficient network management. And the administrators need to set up log generation, and they need to be aware of what's happening in the network, and they need to be aware of the security threats and concerns that are present there in the network. So we are going to discuss all these various security aspects and the log generation and log management within a network, and how do we manage and operate a network security infrastructure, and how do we make use of the logs for resolving the issues that we face in our network from a security point of view. The objectives of this module are that upon completion of this module, you will be able to understand the basic approaches that are followed in management of network security devices. You will also be able to recognize the functionality of log tracing and auditing devices. Basic understanding of unified O&M auditing system components will also be developed once you go through the details in this module. If we look at the contents of this module, we are going to discuss the management of network security devices, which includes logging into the device, file system management, administrator permission controls, and Radius and HW TechX or Huawei TechX. Then we are going to discuss the analysis of network security device logs, and finally we are going to cover the unified O&M of network security devices. So let's get started with these components or these contents one by one. First off, let's take a look at logging into the device, that how can we log into the device and do the management and configuration of the device. There are primarily two ways that how we can log into the device. One is by accessing the device through the console port when we are physically present next to the device or close to the device. We can access the device locally and do the configuration. We can also call it the physical way of accessing the device through the console interface. In this case, the console interface on the device is connected using a serial interface with the serial interface on the PC or the laptop, or the COM port on the device on the laptop, and using that COM port and the console interface on the firewall, we can access the firewall, the USC 6000 firewall, Huawei USC 6000 firewall, and do the relevant configuration. The other way is that we can access the firewall remotely over the WAN, and in this case we use the management interface that is present on the firewall. For example, Gigabit Ethernet 0/0/0 interface, which can be used for accessing the device either locally on the LAN or through the WAN, and it can be used for both command line CLI based configuration or web based or browser based configuration as well. So you can use either of these methods to access the device and do the relevant configuration. When you want to manage your device, by default the Gigabit 0/0/0 interface on the firewall is assigned an IP address of 192.168.0.1/24. It's a class C address. This is the default address which has already been configured on the Gigabit 0/0/0 interface on the USG firewall. So you can directly plug in your Ethernet cable and connect to this device either locally through the LAN or through anywhere over the WAN, as long as this IP address is routable and you can access this IP address through your WAN connections. So you can access the device, and once you have accessed the device using this interface, you can then either do the configuration through command line using CLI, or you can do the configuration through the web browser using HTTP or HTTPS and use the graphic user interface as well. And more or less the things that you can configure in both the cases is more or less the same, almost the same. So these are the two ways of configuring your device, either through the console port or through the Gigabit Ethernet 0/0/0 management interface. Now that we know how we can access the device, let's take a look at some of the management configurations or some of the operational and management aspects of the firewall in the next few videos. And the first topic that we are going to cover in this regard is the file management on the firewall. So in the next video, we are going to cover the file system on the USG firewall and how do we manage the file system on the firewall. So see you in the next video. Thank you. Thanks.